So before we get into episode 118, I got to leave a little small trigger warning here, because on this episode that you guys are about to hear, I called up a good friend of mine, Solomon, and we had a conversation on a lot of things that pertain to women. And I know that when black men have these kind of conversations, we often get told that we hate women, and the narrative, it gets spent into some bullshit. So if you feel that by two black men having a discussion on some topics that pertain to women, that it means we don't care, that it means we hate black women, that it means we hate our mama, our sister, our cousin, and every fucking female we've ever met in our life, this may not be the episode for you. But now that we got that out the way, yes sir. Again, before I play the episode, man, it's one thing I want to talk about. Now, you guys probably seen it. There was a story, I believe this happened in California, I believe. Not 100% sure. And there was a black guy, there were multiple black men. They tried to rob a liquor store, and the owner in the store was about 80 fucking years old, and he shot the motherfucker arm off. Let's clap it up for this nigga. Because when I tell y'all, man, if it's one thing I hate the most, I hate criminals. I hate motherfuckers that just wake up, don't got a fucking life, don't go to a fucking job, and they whole fucking day is waking up and going to look for somebody to rob. So anytime the criminal can kind of get that payback, and you get shot in your fucking arm immediately, I love it. And I love it because we see so many times where the criminal goes in, they kill the store clerk, the criminal goes in, and they just go down this reign of terror. So when you see a store owner finally get that get back, it ain't much we could do. Now, before I dive into the episode, man, I want to play for you guys the quick story so you can hear this motherfucker scream, "He shot my arm off." Again, this story is from Inside Edition. The liquor store owner, about 80 years old, shoots an armed robber with a shotgun. Now, he did an interview after. He said, when they pulled up, they parked in a parking spot that was in the corner. That was red flag number one. Because it's late at night and you're not going to park in the front and you're going to park in the corner. So he said, I was already on alert. He said, I seen him get out the car with a mask on with the gun. So in the video, you see the guy, the 80-year-old man, he grabbed the shotgun. It's like he already got the shit propped up. So soon as the criminal came in, motherfuckers said, hands in the air, hands in the air. Bow! Shot this nigga right back to the car. But let's play this little clip on Inside Edition. So after this, we could dive into the episode, man.
It's a brazen robbery. A suspect walks into a liquor store armed with an assault rifle. But the store owner is ready. Even though he's 80 years old, he has the reflexes of a teenager and opens fire. The suspect entered the liquor store in the dead of night here in the small town of Norco, California, about 50 miles east of Los Angeles. After a recent uptick in robberies in the area, the owner installed high-tech security cameras around the perimeter of the property. When the suspects pulled up to the store, the owner was watching them on his monitor, ready to defend his business. The suspect goes running, screaming for his life. The getaway car peels out as one suspect struggles to get in the passenger side. Meanwhile, 80-year-old Craig Cope stands guard with his rifle in hand in case any trouble comes back. A short time later, he reportedly suffered a heart attack from the ordeal. He was rushed to the hospital, but is going to be okay. Tamara Gibbons says her boss is a hero.
I'm glad that they caught the guys, and I'm glad Craig shot him. I mean, he's a local hero, especially, he's 80 years old.
Clap one more time for my guy, Craig. You should have shot both that nigga's arms off. Like I said, man, before we get into the episode, man, any one of you guys out there, man, if you living a life of crime, just go get a fucking job. I know times is hard. It's hard for everybody. During COVID, a lot of motherfuckers couldn't work. Post-COVID, inflation. Like, I went in the store the other day, right? It's a bag of French fries I used to always buy to put in the air fryer. Pre-COVID, the bag of French fries was like $3.90. I went to buy the bag the other week at fucking Publix. The bag went from $3.90 to $6.90. That's a $3 jump on a bag of fucking French fries. Now, I bought the bag like a dumbass. Inside the bag, it's more air inside the bag, so you get less fries. It's like when you was a teenager and you buy a fucking bag of chips, a bag of Doritos, and you open the bag and most of the bag is air. It's some bullshit, man. But still, we gotta go up. We gotta go work a fucking job, man. Find alternative, positive ways to make money. Stop going robbing somebody else who working hard to provide for their fucking family, because you might get your arm shot the fuck off. But again, you guys out there, man, who stayed locked in, stay supporting the LCP podcast. My Cash App is $NYC Story 718. Like, repost the podcast on any one of your favorite social media platforms. Let's dive into the episode, which features my good friend, my guy, Solomon Crawford. We had some great discussion, some great conversation. And again, if you are sensitive, if you feel like this may trigger you, you just might want to skip this episode. But let's dive into the episode right now. My guy, Solomon Crawford. He stepped in and he showed out. Let's go. It's that lunchroom chatter podcast, you know, where you sit up and think about fucking your girl's best friend, but you can't because your girl's a fighter and she'll fuck you up. This that lunchroom chatter podcast where you lay up and think about being a porn star, but you can't because you come too quick, so you got to eat the pussy for 95 minutes. That kind of shit. This that lunchroom chatter podcast where you in bed at night thinking about beating your meat, but you can't because you live with your mama. And she bust in the room and say, bitch, get the fuck up. Mama, why you ain't knock on the door first? This that kind of shit. Where you can be yourself, where you can relax, where you could put yourself into the mind of another nigga. So stay tuned. Let's get this shit popping. Lunchroom Chatter Podcast, baby. Yes, sir. Whew. Now, y'all know normally when it comes to an episode, I am excited, but I am extra excited this episode because I got my guy. I got my brother, man. I got Solomon, the GOAT, Sully, on the podcast this episode. Yes, sir. Now, I met this brother, man, back when I worked at Georgia Southern University. I went to school. I graduated, and I believe it's been so fucking long ago. Maybe 2013, 2014, I graduated. I met him when I worked in a bookstore, man. He always keep it real. He keep it 100. Now, I asked the question last week on Instagram regarding something you want to see more of on that LCP, on that Lunchroom Chatter podcast.
Brand new LCP.
And a lot of you guys said, we want to hear the men. We want to hear the opinions, the advice, or even the thoughts of some good men. Now, I don't know if he would classify as a good man, but he a man, and we going to keep it 100, and we going to call up the brother Solomon this episode. We going to have a fun, entertaining, but the discussion might be a little toxic. So if you don't like toxic behavior, you might as well scoot your ass out now. But one more time, we're going to clap it up. Let's call up the brother Solomon right now. See if he pick up the phone. Come on, man.
Hello.
Yo, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're going to clap it up for the man Solomon, man. Now, you know, first of all, I'm a black man, you a black man. Now, you know I got to ask, man, how's your mental health? Like, we know you moved out there to Japan. I don't know why you in Japan, but how's your mental health and everything going on out there, man?
Well, look, first off, your boy's sad as fuck right now because I got to come back home.
Wait, you coming home? When you coming back home?
Yeah, I'll be back on the 26th this month.
Why you sound sad, bro? You should be happy to come back to the ATL, man. I don't know why you in Japan, man. I know there ain't no black girls out there.
Yeah, it ain't no black girls out here, but there's some Japanese ones, though.
Like, I've never been to Japan. Now, you know, when I watch TV, like, when I see Japanese women, they all got flat asses. Like, do they got flat asses, or, like, some out there, like, actually look good?
Yeah, man. Like, as far as the legs go, they got long legs and shit, but they ain't got no ass out here. This ain't the place to come to if you're looking for the fat ass and the BBL and shit. They ain't got that.
Now, hold on, man. Now, I asked a question on Instagram last week, something that women wanted to see more of, and they said that they wanted to see the opinions of more men. So they sent in a couple questions. Now, like, when it comes to the word hoe, like, people always throw the word you a hoe around so easily, but, like, what does a woman have to do or show you to it in your mind? You're like, yeah, she a hoe.
Man, that's kind of difficult for me because, like, I'm I'm pretty open minded as far as like the type of sexual shit women be up to, and like and how I feel about it, how I interpret it. So I guess if she is a hoe in my mind, it means she probably cheating like left and right. But as far as her being single and fucking a whole bunch of guys, that wouldn't really make her a hoe to me. She's only a hoe if she cheating on her man. Yeah, that's it.
Nah, hold on, because now we went to college the same time at Georgia Southern. Okay, so like let's say for example, like somebody that we work with at the bookstore, like let's make up a name, Tisha. So if there's a girl named Tisha at the job we had, and she fucked every dude inside the store, including the staff in the back, that don't make her a hoe to you?
Not the staff in the back.
That's not a hoe?
No, I don't think I would call her a hoe. Because it's like, if I'm thinking about it like that, say we got 20 niggas work at the store, so she don't fuck 20. Hell, I don't fuck more bitches than that. So,
yeah,
she not the older me in that sense. Should she be a little bit more mindful of, hey, you might not want to fuck every nigga at the job? Yeah, maybe, sure. I still wouldn't call her a hoe, though. Ain't none of my business unless I'm fucking. I guess it is.
I mean, you're right, but when it comes to that, it's a double standard. Now, somebody sent in a question. Now, I don't know exactly how to ask this, but the question, they said, okay, so they want to hear from a black man. So, like, let's say, for example, you're in a relationship, you married or whatever, and the girl tells you, you know what, I really enjoy fucking my man with a strap. Is that something you would do, or is that like, bitch, please, like, that's off limits?
Now, I guess crazy thing, a number of women have said some slick shit like that to me.
To you?
They'll talk about some, yeah. It's like, oh, my ex-boyfriend used to let me peg him. I'm like, well, that's his fucking ex-boyfriend. Like, oh, well, and look, they always jump to the defense. Well, he's not gay. That's just what he wants. I'm like, okay, well, that's him. Shit, that don't mean I got to do it.
Is that gay to you, though? Like, does that make a man gay to you?
If a woman is doing that, I wouldn't say that it makes them gay per se, but it does. Maybe it potentially opens up the door. I don't know. Like, shit, I don't know. But like, if it's only a woman doing that, maybe he's not gay. He's just a little strange.
I mean, now when it comes to that, is that something I would probably do? It's just like I just can't see myself, just like arching my ass and just letting that happen. That's why I can't do it. You got to be super comfortable with somebody to even allow yourself to be in a position that's like that vulnerable. Like that, you just can't do that with some random ass girl that you meet in the store. That got to be with like your main one, your number one, if you even going to do something like that, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel you, but then it boils down to would your main girl even want a man? That's gonna be too disastrous. Like, I don't know. Hey, maybe so.
In the past, like with the next question, like I've had this happen to me in the past, and like I was kind of lost on exactly how to approach the woman. But if you had a woman, like let's say for example, it's the first time you meeting her, you about to go down and the pussy stank. So like how do you tell her, I guess in a polite way, that like bitch, like your pussy stank, but in like a way that's more polite to where it don't hurt her feelings. Like how would you tell her? You go down, you take her pants off, and like the shit just stank. Like what would you tell her?
I mean, if I'm being completely honest, like I probably wouldn't be polite at that point, because the nigga, I'll probably be a little bit too damn mad. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga ready to fucking shit, taking the pants off, and then bam.
Would you still smash?
Hell no.
But what? You would. You would still smash. You would still smash at that point.
No. Pat, let me tell you a story about some similar shit. So I was staying at the Whitney in Buckhead. I had this chick come over and shit. So, we making out and shit and start fucking. Mm-hmm. Now, I didn't go down on us. I ain't know the shit smelled or not. Of course, it didn't take me too long once I put the dick in to realize the shit was stank. So I just fucking stopped.
You stop, but to me, that's difficult, because even if it stank, it's like once you go past beyond like a certain threshold. To me, like I'm gonna want to get my nut at that point. I'm not gonna want to stop mid-sex and just leave the room with blue balls.
I can't, nigga. I ain't gonna have no blue balls. That shit stinks. This is one shit I always used to hate, bro. A bitch work all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Sweat and shit. And then the moment she get off work, what the fuck she do?
Yeah.
Text me, hey, can I come over? Bitch, go home, take a fucking shower first. Hey, what the fuck you mean you coming over right after work?
I mean, but sometimes she might want it. Like, if that's your number one and she at work all day and she thinking about Solomon, it's like when she get off, she might not have time to go home and take a shower. She might just want to get off and get the dick right away.
Well, if that's the case, she can shower at my place. But the last thing she about to do is get her funky ass full of work in my fucking bed. And she ain't, no, sir. I don't even do that. I come home from work, take a shower. And especially in this heat, bruh. It's like you think you about to be working all day in Georgia or Japan for that matter because it's just as hot and you just come and fuck. Oh, hell no.
Oh, no. See, this is why I want to call you up because, you being honest, you keeping it real. So I know I can ask you this next question. Okay, so could you date somebody who used to fuck you, like your best friend, your homeboy? Like you find out as soon as you guys get together that she used to fuck your homeboy. Because I had this happen to me in the past, and it's like I kind of stayed in a situation and I toughed it out. But I was younger. I was like 20, 21. Back then I was less mature, and it was tough for me to deal with. So now at your current age, could you enter into a serious relationship with somebody who used to fuck your best friend, your homeboy?
I see my best friend.
I mean, somebody that like you talk to this dude, y'all hang out, y'all drink together, y'all play PS5 and all that. I mean, that type of dude.
And I guess maybe it depends on the relationship. Like, was they like dating, or maybe was they just like fucking?
Now, let's say for example, they wasn't dating, but they was fucking for like a year straight.
Oh, that's too long. That's too long.
What's the cutoff point? The cutoff point for it to be okay?
I don't even know, man. Maybe like a month or two, and I ain't talking like 30 days straight. I mean, like you don't fuck your nigga maybe twice that month, twice this month, and that was it. It's like,
see,
let me go holler at him and see how he feel about it.
No, but that might be too long because, like I said, maybe it's just me. But like, if I find out that somebody I'm talking to or somebody I'm with used to fuck my homeboy, like my mind is just gonna go to like she was on her knees, he was nutting in her face. Like that's where my mind gonna go to.
Yeah, my thing is this: she was doing that to somebody anyway.
I know, you're right, but she was doing it to somebody I didn't know. But the fact that it was my homeboy, because you're right, like that happens regardless. But if it's guys I don't know, I don't care what she was doing. But if it's like my homeboy, somebody who I'm close to me, that kind of changes up the dynamic as opposed to being a stranger.
I feel you on that. I feel you. I guess in my mind, it's the way I've always sort of looked at it. Is I ain't the first nigga. I ain't going to be the last. And so I guess that applies to my friends. That applies to random niggas on the street.
You don't think you're going to be the last? Like if you marry somebody, or you talking about just regular in general?
Maybe if I marry one, I guess. But from my experience so far, nigga ain't the first nigga.
Wait, so hold on. So when you say that, you mean that you've been in relationships? Well, we all have had a cheater, but you're saying that you've dated women and like you've been cheated on before.
Oh, every time I've been in a relationship, I've been cheated on.
How'd you find out? Did you go through the phone, or like did she slip up just doing some stupid shit?
Slip up doing some stupid shit. Like I ain't gonna never go through nobody's phone because I don't want nobody going through mine.
You ain't never go through a phone? I did that.
No.
I did that early college years. After that, never again. Like I went through the phone. I found like 10 dicks in the phone. Like that shit hurt my heart. After that, because that's tough. It's tough to deal with because like if you think it's different from like actually seeing it like with your own eyes. After that, never again. I could never go through a woman's phone in my life. That shit painful.
Yeah, don't do it, bro. So I be telling my friends, don't go through that girl's phone. If you're looking for something to be mad at, you're gonna damn sure find it in the phone. So just leave that shit alone. It's like if you're really mad about the shit, I say just either go ahead and leave or at least talk about the shit, bro. But like if you at the point where you got to go through the phone, I feel like you know something's up.
I mean, but I feel like yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, you kind of right because like if you get to the point where it's like you're already thinking that somebody cheating on you, it's kind of tough to really get those thoughts out of your head. But now this kind of goes back to the other question, like does body count matter? Like if you meet somebody and like it kind of do or kind of don't. But if you find out that before she had sex, let's say she give you a number 150 men, like would that number stop you from talking to her, or would you just see it as that's her past?
And I'm getting this information right off the jump, like day one.
I mean, yeah. You meet a girl, Tasha. Y'all on the first date, you know, she asks you, you know, Solomon, like, what's your body count? And you tell her a number. Let's say you say 9. And then, of course, you know, she asks you, so now you ask the same thing back. And she said, yeah, you know, back in my days, I used to have fun. I used to do this. So I say about 150. And first date, she upfront, she honest, she ain't bullshitting you. Like, would you still continue talking to her if she tell you, I done fucked 150 men and I'm 25 years old?
I guess that if the next thing to come out of her mouth is, and I got tested and I know I don't have anything, then like that's my thing. Like, if we're talking about sex on the first date, that's already a red flag. It's just something I don't want to talk about on the first date. That's why I asked. But like, I've been in a relationship before with a woman who, for example, used to go to the sex club in Atlanta, right? Bruh, and the body count is close to what you were saying, not 150.
There's a sex club here in Atlanta where you go and like you fuck, you have sex?
Yeah, like it's a swingers club.
Oh, swingers. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I know about that. Okay.
Yeah, then you know they got that other one, Tokyo Valentina, but we ain't gonna get into all that. But anyway, yes, I mean, she used to hit these spots, and I mean, body count was up there, bro, like 100.
Damn.
I mean, I still dated her. You know, she was clean, so shit, you know.
You say she was clean. Now, before you guys have sex, like, did you get tested together? Because, like, I always talk about on social media that I think everybody, black, white, Japanese, whoever, should get tested before they have sex with somebody. But now you know that that's not what happens a lot of the time. So did you get tested with her beforehand, or did you just believe her that she was clean off the jump?
Now, it wasn't always this way, because at one point in time, especially like college.
Oh, yeah, college is different, yeah.
But nowadays, oh no, you got to get tested. Like, it's just too much shit going on. And yeah, they get mad. A lot of them feel like you're calling them a hoe and shit like that, but it's like, nothing to do with that, goddamn it. I could care less what you damn say. I want to see what the doctor says. I want to see what the damn medical professional says before I make that decision.
You ain't lying, because when I first came to Georgia, I was at Georgia Southern. I was talking to this one girl, the first girl who I liked when I got there. And I told her, I said, hey, let's get tested. And she was like, well, you know, me and you just met, you know, just that she thinks it sets a bad precedent for me to not trust her from the beginning. But I'm like, bitch, I don't know you. Like, I don't know if nothing you're saying is true. I don't. So you're right. It's like that often happens in regards to women thinking that you're calling them a hoe when you simply trying to be safe. Because when you ask somebody what's their body count, you know people lie. There should be 200 and they tell you 6. And you're like, you know it ain't 6. Because you know it don't be 6 by how they move, you know, when they single. You know it ain't just sick dicks.
That's it. And it's like, you be like, I don't even ask like what a woman's body count is. Like,
me either. I don't want to know. I can't know.
No. Like, you can look at the Instagram and shit. You can see the type of shit she posts. You can check her demeanor. Like, it's like, bruh, you know the shit ain't 3 motherfuckers. It's the only thing the bitch talk about is sex, posting these half-naked ass pictures. Like, come on, somebody fucking. And it's like, to me, that's okay, though. Because, I mean, I ain't going to come up here and lie like women like that.
Wait. You like women that just get fucked by anybody? What you mean?
Hey, man, they fun. I ain't going to lie. Like I said, you can have sex and be safe, damn it. Like, so, yeah, I'm pretty sex open. Mm-hmm. But again, I want the test. Like, I'm just not fucking anybody. I want the test.
Okay. Now that makes sense. Now, when it comes to sex, do you think foreplay matters before you have sex? Now, I'm talking about if you just meet somebody today. So it's like not nobody that you're dating. Do you think foreplay matters, or like you just trying to fuck? Like you just trying to get straight to the point?
Well, see, I'll tell you right now, you ain't fucking no Japanese woman without no foreplay.
Really? So that's what they like? They like the foreplay? Yeah,
foreplay is 90% of the sex out here. Like, say if a Japanese woman gonna have sex with a Japanese man, they're expecting like 90% of that sex to be foreplay.
Now, when you say foreplay, you mean going down, or like is it like some different kind of Japanese foreplay that they do out there?
No, you know, eating the pussy, fingering, eat the ass. You know, maybe put the magic wand on the shit, the rose, use the toys, and then they fuck.
You got no problem with eating ass at all?
None. Shit, I like eating ass.
No. Now, with you saying that, now, have you ever ate some ass and the ass was dirty? Like the ass wasn't wiped? Or like, has it only been like clean ass?
It's only been cleaned up. Like I said, I ain't fucking no bitch that's not showered. Like, so get it there, and then we can have some fucking fun. But if you want me to come over here and eat some crusty ass, like, it's like coming down like that.
I feel like for you it didn't happen yet, but I feel like you're gonna have that day where like you just so horny with you probably gonna eat some crusty ass. It probably hasn't happened yet, but it happens to every single man out here where you just so horny, the pussy could be dirty, the ass not wiped. Like, I feel like we all give in during our weakest moments, at least in some shape or form.
Crazy as hell. Now, I guess I've had sex without a woman showering. For example, I like the camping shit. So there have been times that I've taken a woman camping with me. So, I mean, we've been outside all day and shit, right?
Oh, so you had the musty sex, the musty pussy.
Yeah, so we don't fuck like that before. But even then, still, we ain't too far away from fucking some type of water source. Like, God damn it, there's a shower here. You know, like go clean yourself up.
Yeah.
I do understand. Sometimes you just horny. You got some ass here. You fuck it. But I got to be honest, like, if I'm that horny, I'm probably not mad no. I'm probably just trying to fuck.
You get straight to it.
You get straight to it.
Now, the last thing I got on here, man. Now, I always talk about, because when it comes to Instagram, like women have so many crutches, so many things that they can do to kind of enhance their beauty. You know, like a lot of women take pictures from the neck up if they fat. So, like how would you tell a woman that you are with that she is gaining too much weight and that it's time to lose weight? Like, bitch, you getting too big. But how do you say it in a way to, I guess, to not kill a woman's confidence? Because, a woman's confidence, like, that's damn near like her crown jewel. So how do you tell a woman, look, bitch, you gaining too much weight. You should lose weight, but to not crush her self-esteem in the process?
Ooh, boy. Muzakashi. That's Japanese, but very difficult.
It's tough. That's tough, man.
I still don't have the answer to it because, like, an ex-girlfriend of mine while we was dating, when I first met her, oh my gosh, she's Slim Jim. Like, I like cute women. I don't really care for sexy women. Sexy women, cool, but I like cute women.
Yeah.
Nice, petite, pretty face and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
On into the relationship, she did start gaining weight, and I really didn't know how to say this shit is unattractive. But she could tell.
She gained weight where? Like in her thighs or like the stomach? And like was she getting thick or was she getting fat?
Now, it was somewhat proportional. Like she did get some ass and some legs, but she got some stomach as well. Okay,
so she got fat, basically.
Yeah, she didn't get fat. Like, I think if most niggas saw, they wouldn't consider fat, but like, I'm pretty picky. So it was obviously weight that I didn't like. And she could tell I didn't like it. And I felt like a piece of shit. Like, she could tell I didn't like the shit. So I haven't really figured out how to say it politely. But
so what did you say? Like, did you say it in a rude way? Like, how did you even start that conversation with it, or you just skipped the conversation?
Yeah, I just skipped the conversation. It's just like, a nigga wasn't really trying to have sex that often. Like, we're trying to cuddle and shit. Like I said, I felt bad. Like,
she got non-cuddable type fat? Well, you ain't even want to cuddle with the bitch?
Like I said, bro, like, I'm picky. I shouldn't be that picky, but...
Nah, but if you get that fat where you don't even want to get cuddled with, god damn.
Because to me, that's just laziness. Like, when I know your schedule, like, I know you work. I work too, right? And I work twice as long as your ass do. Like, where is the time for the fucking gym? Like, why are you sitting back eating pizza all fucking day when you know, for starters, you lactose intolerant. You can't fucking eat cheese and drink milk like that. Like, why the fuck are you drinking beer and wine in the middle of the fucking night? Like, see, that's my thing, bro. It is like, I get so turned off by that shit. And it's not necessarily the fatness. It's the laziness. It's like, you know your body is changing, but yet you're not doing anything about it. And I'm not the nicest nigga in the world when it comes to words sometimes. I just shut the fuck up. But she was able to tell, and I did feel bad about that. Because, like, I obviously still cared about her.
Yeah.
I don't want her to know that a nigga don't want to touch her. But that was how I was feeling.
Damn.
Yeah. That happened.
I mean, now... Like I said, man, like that's why I had to call you up, because like I've had conversations on the podcast with men before, but most of them never came out because they came on, they ain't keep it honest. A lot of times guys, they don't know how to loosen up and just have the conversations. Like how you said when it comes to eating ass, like you don't care. But I've had the conversation with men before, and they're like, "Nope, I would never do that shit, nigga." And I'm like, "Bro, like you could relax."
And probably ate some ass before the podcast.
You ain't lying. That's why I said, man, like I had to call you up. Wait, what time is it where you at?
It is 8 a.m.
Damn. The time
Monday,
difference is like that. So you a day ahead. It's 7:02 p.m. here Sunday. God damn. But like I said, man, that's why I had to call you up to get your opinion, because I knew you was gonna come on. I knew you was gonna keep it honest, be entertaining, man. So I want to clap it up, man. And like I appreciate you for even taking the time out. You a day ahead, 8 o'clock in the morning, waking up for even stepping on the podcast, man. I appreciate that, man, for real.
Hey, bro, I appreciate you, man. Boy, John, lunchroom chatter pod said, come on, I had to make some time, man.
Hey, appreciate that, man. Be safe, man. I'll hit you back.
All right, dog.
All right, peace out. One more time for my guy, Solomon, man. That's why I said I had to get him on the podcast, man, because I knew he was going to come on. He was going to be honest. We was going to have some raw conversation. He was going to keep it 100. Like I said, man, in the past, I've had men on the podcast, but I had to scrap the whole fucking episode because they came on. They wasn't honest. They wasn't giving me the real. They was acting as if I was somebody who they had to kind of hold their guard up against, but you don't. When you come on that podcast, y'all know this is that
brand new LCP.
So when you step on here, be honest, be raw, keep it 100. Because that's how we going to get the best conversations. We going to get the most entertaining topics, some great responses when you come on here and you keep it 100. So you guys, man, who came out here, man, who stayed tuned in, who stayed locked into that
brand new LCP.
I appreciate you guys, man. Like I said, this episode was off the cuff. I ain't really have much down to talk about. But like when you get two people on the phone, when you have a conversation with somebody who you know gonna keep it 100, it's easy to kind of piggyback off each other and have some good, honest, fun dialogue, man. And again, next week and the week after, I got the men stopping by for some more conversation, man. I got my guy Patrick Lamont, actor Patrick Lamont. You guys have probably seen him recently in the Amazon movie Emergency. He's stopping by the podcast later this month to talk about his acting career, you know, the struggles as well as the positives of being an actor and just trying to make shit happen. Now, that's a guy I respect 100% because he had it. Now, I live in Atlanta. He lives in Atlanta. He had a gig the other week in Savannah, Georgia. Savannah is about 3-4 hours away from Atlanta. Now, he don't got a car. He tried to get a ride to Savannah so he could film a gig that he had booked up. Couldn't get a ride. This motherfucker got up, went to Greyhound, took the Greyhound bus 4 hours to Savannah, filmed what he had to film, took the Greyhound bus back, and still went to work. That's a hard-working motherfucker, man. So we're going to have a conversation about that, and we're going to keep it 100 because it's things I want to know. A lot of you guys see some actors, actresses, even musicians, and you guys think that because they have been in this movie with this person that they are on a certain financial tax bracket. But a lot of that shit is bullshit. And we're going to talk about that with my guy, Patrick Lamont. So you guys stay tuned in. Make sure you guys keep sharing the podcast. Share the podcast on your favorite social media platform, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, anywhere, man. I'm an indie podcaster. I create these episodes by myself. So when you guys share the podcast, share the episodes, it keeps allowing for these conversations to continue at rapid pace. Again, if you guys want to support my Cashapp, it's $NYC Story 718. You guys can click the link in any episode podcast description and become a monthly supporter for $1, $5, or $9.99 a month. So you guys who stay tuned in, who stay locked in, one more time for the hand clap for you guys, man. And to you guys who stay tuned in, who locked in, y'all know what time it is. This is that. It's that
brand new LCP.
Whoo, we out this bitch. Stay tuned in. Tell your friend, tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell your cousin, tell your side hoe, tell your sneaky link that this is that.
Brand new LCP.